Welcome back, Odooers. Search engines like Google can help your business thrive, but only if you successfully optimize your site and its content to fit their unique, ever-changing algorithms. This practice is most commonly referred to as SEO or search engine optimization, and it's the best way to get more visibility online. SEO isn't simple, automatic, or even predictable. There are a lot of opinions about which methods work and don't work, and some tactics can actually hurt the SEO ranking of your site. And that is what I'm trying to avoid with my company, Stealthywood. Thankfully, Odoo offers the most tried and true SEO methods to optimize your website, and they're all straightforward to set up. With Odoo, you don't have to deal with any technical complexities. Everything is simple, intuitive, and user-friendly, which is super convenient. When you properly utilize SEO with Odoo, you'll notice a significant boost in traffic to your website. With proper SEO practices, you'll attract far more customers to your site than you would if you were to ignore it altogether. But therein lies the problem. I don't know any of these intricate SEO rules. But that's where Odoo comes in. I'll simply have Odoo optimize my site and content for me in the most SEO-friendly ways possible. So let's see how I can optimize my website to get a better SEO ranking with Odoo. So here we are on Stealthywood's homepage. Now, for starters, you should know that it must be mobile friendly for your site to be fully optimized for search engines. If your site isn't mobile friendly, Google won't prioritize it. Luckily, though, every single website built with Odoo, regardless of theme, is automatically optimized for any mobile device, which is a fantastic feature. And you can even see what it will look like on a mobile device by clicking on this little smartphone icon. You get this beautiful little preview. Now, one of the main things I need to consider when increasing my SEO ranking is load time. The faster your website loads, the higher your SEO ranking will be. It should also be noted that Odoo automatically compresses and caches your CSS files as well as your JavaScript resources. That way, users only have to load your page once. This helps your site gain serious speed. And as you can see, I can quickly navigate from page to page with ease thanks to Odoo. So let's go ahead and jump to our amazing products page here. And we're going to get a little more specific and take a look at our images. So first, let's hop into the edit mode. Now, to better showcase the SEO image functionality, we're going to quickly add a text image block. So I'm just going to drag and drop that quickly. Now, Odoo takes the same SEO approach with every image on your page and automatically compresses them without you having to do anything. So we're going to check that out in action. So I'm going to select the image that I have here, and I'm going to upload a new one to show you how Odoo automatically compresses it to optimize my site's overall performance. So we're going to double click this image, and then I'm going to go ahead and search for a new one. So let's try wood furniture. All right, and then I'm going to select this image right here. I think that looks pretty good. Now, once Odoo uploads it, I can scroll down on the sidebar and see an image section. And here the image's width has been changed to 690 pixels, which is the recommended optimal size for a photo of this nature in one column. And that was done automatically by Odoo. And then I can also see how large the photo's file size is as well, based on its quality right below that. So the smaller the size of the photo, the faster my site will be. The faster my site is, the better my SEO ranking. So this is a critical step during the designing phase of my website, or any website for that matter. Now, the key here is to adjust the photo's quality to be as low as possible without sacrificing the quality of the image itself. So right now it's 31.1 KB, but if I adjust this, let's say to roughly 10 kilobytes, then we're going to see that the quality of the photo changes to fit the file size, and it doesn't look particularly sharp, but it does increase the speed of my site, especially in the eyes of search engines. But for now, let's go ahead and drag it back roughly to where it was. Or exactly to where it was. Nice. But now you know where that is and where you can modify that for future reference. All right, but that's not the only way photos can help with SEO. I'm going to add some attributes to this image as well. So we want to be sure that the image is selected. And then down at the bottom of the sidebar, we will be able to add a description. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this description button, and then a pop-up is going to appear asking for a description and a tooltip. So a description, otherwise known as an alt tag, is just what it sounds like, a description of the photo itself. And this description is what will show up if the image fails to load or doesn't work. So we can leave the description that's already there, or let's put a modern wood desk. All right, then we have the tooltip, and this is what appears when a visitor hovers over the photo. So for this, you can be a bit more creative, and I'm going to go with something kind of quirky. Let's say, now this is what I call a desk. That's right. And then we're gonna go ahead and save this, and let's check out what that tooltip looks like. So I'm gonna hover over the image, and boom, we have the tooltip, our quirky tooltip. So that's just a really cool thing to add. But now, let's pay attention to the hierarchy of our titles. So search engines use titles and descriptions as part of their complicated SEO algorithm. So we want to make sure that we don't have multiple titles that have the same priority. So let me show you what I mean by that. So if I scroll to the top of the page, we're going to see Our Amazing Products is the title of this page. And we want to be sure that this is a header 1 text. So to check what kind of text it is, you simply need to select the text in question, and then you're going to redirect your attention to the bottom of the sidebar where you will locate this button here, which kind of looks like a magic wand. And then we're going to select this to see what kind of text it is. So we see that header 1 is selected, so we will see that text in white. And that's exactly what we want for this particular piece of text. And then as we work our way down the page, we want to see the hierarchy of those titles used sequentially. So for SEO purposes, we need to be sure that we have we consider the sequence, in fact. So if I had 2 pieces of text with header 1, the search engines wouldn't know which one to prioritize, and that's why it's so important. And of course, it will help your SEO ranking in a major way. So while we're here, let's go ahead and select the text just below that and be sure that it is a header 2 type text, which it is. All right, so let's go ahead and save this. Now, of course, the best way to maximize your SEO ranking is to have unique content on your website. When you post content, you should also be sure to have your pages and images optimized with the same search engine attributes that I just showed you. But these are just a few of the basic ways you can enhance your SEO ranking in just seconds with Odoo. And in the next video, I go over even more useful, easy to configure SEO tactics. So stay tuned. That's all for now, but thank you for watching. And if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.